welcome back to another workout at Ashley Welling Fitness, my YouTube channel. So today, I have a really awesome workout plan for you. It is BIT. It is bar intensity interval training. So really what that is we'll utilize different equipment. I'm gonna show you mostly everything with no equipment. That way you can learn the form, the posture, the breathing, and then add the equipment. So we go through circuits. Each circuit contains an elevated heart rate exercise and then 3 strength exercises. You do the elevated heart rate for 60 seconds, and then you do the strengths for 45 seconds with 10 seconds in between. Now we're not gonna hit all of those times. I'm just gonna show you the moves that you can take them and then go wherever you want with them, or return back to this channel, to my channel, and then do some more workouts. So what we're gonna start with right now for an elevated heart rate, and this is where you can use an ankle weight. Let's move that mat back just a little bit. I'm gonna have you start, doesn't matter with what foot. You're going to point it front, and then you're gonna go into a wide squat. So you're gonna bring your feet wider than your hips, and then as you bend with your hips, turn them out to push the knees over the ankles. And you pop and you squat. You're gonna take shorter breaths. We're picking up that heart rate. And let's do 8, 7. So this would be the 60 second. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's repeat on the other side. Switch. Keeping that squat wide, keep your toes front. We're staying in a closed position with our hips, not opening them up. Ooh, already getting winded. Let's do 8, 7, keep your heels drilled to the floor. And 4, abs in. 3, 2, last one. Whew. Now I got my notes here. We got 12 moves. I'm not gonna remember all of them. All right. So next, I'm gonna take a ball. If you don't have one, no problem at all. This is just gonna add a little bit more elevation, make your abs work more. So place it under your lower back, knees bent, feet flat. Now if you have weights, this is where you would grab weights. Put them over your chest, connect the weights, slight bend in your elbow. Bring them over your head, over your chest. Taking in deep breaths. We're going into our first strength, so we're moving from cardio to strength. Your heart rate is gradually gonna go down. And I want you to take in deeper breaths. So let's do 8. Pulling your belly button in, keeping that spine straight. And 4, 3, and last one. All right, if you have weights, put them down, and then bring your hands down to your side. Kick your right leg out, and you're going to bring your leg up and lower down. Let it hover, don't let your heel touch. We're moving on to lower abs. You're going to feel that wobble if you're utilizing the ball, and if you're not using the ball, that's no problem. You're still gonna work your lower abs regardless. I want you to reach your toe front and then up to the ceiling. And let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, bend your knee, bringing your foot flat, straighten your left, start with your heel down, and you lift and you drop. Remember, try not to touch your heel to the floor, let it hover. Taking in deep breaths. This is your 3 or 4 strengths in your first circuit. You should definitely feel your heart rate not as elevated in this one. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead, bend your knee and remove that ball. We are going to flip over to a plank And we are going to draw our knee in and out. So I'll show you a side view. So you're gonna bring your legs out, slow it down. This is a controlled mountain climber. Pull it in and out, switch, in and out. You are looking over your fingertips. Now, if this is too much for your wrist, bring it down, pull it in, down, down. We went from lower abs to upper abs. As the knee comes in, breathe out. And let's do 8, 7. You got 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend your knees, stretch. Good job. So that would be circuit 1. So let's go into circuit 2. So go ahead and get a drink. With circuit 2, if you have weights, use them. Now we don't go anything above 5 pounds in bar because it's repetition. And if you have too much heavy of weight, you're gonna start losing your form. So 5 is the absolute highest I want you to go. You're gonna start in a wide second. Weights if you have them, otherwise no problem. And you're gonna squat, and then pivot, and then push off. Alternate. Want you to work on getting your hips down to your knees. You are tucking your butt, pushing those knees over the ankles, because now we're in a wide second squat. Picking the heart rate up. Second circuit, elevated heart rate. Let's do 8, 7, and 4. Looking good. 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Heart rate up. Take a breather. If you have a ball, grab it. If not, no problem. We're going to do a tabletop with a hamstring. So put a ball behind your right knee, abs in, not letting them sink down, spine straight. You lift, squeeze, lower down. Lift, squeeze, lower down. Let's do 6 more, then we'll switch sides. Now your knee does not go higher than your glutes. You want to feel that pull, glute hamstring, and then we're giving that extra little squeeze. And let's do 2. And last one. Good. Let's switch sides. Behind your left knee. Fingertips spread, looking over them. Abs in. Now pick up your knee. Now you want your knee directly under your hip. If you have a mirror or ask somebody, your foot should be behind your head. If your foot's not behind your head and it's going to the side, you're opening up your hip to get your leg higher. Pull your knee under, bring it down. Let's do 4. Heart rate's coming down. 3, 2. Last one. All right, excellent. So we're gonna keep the ball if you have it, and we're gonna lie down, and the ball is going to go right underneath our sternum, okay? So go ahead and lie down, and if you have the ball, place it underneath, and if not, no problem. We're gonna work our back now. So taking in deep breaths, hands behind your head, you go down, you lift. You want to keep your feet firmly planted on the floor, the tops of the feet. We want to utilize our back to lift and not give us any help by doing a rocking with our feet. So we don't want to do that. Breathing in as you lift and lower. Now let's do 4. Keep your elbows up. 3, 2, last one. Woo, that's enough right there. Whoops. All right, go ahead and put that ball to the side if you have it. Flip over to your back. This is exercise 8 of 12. This is your last strength of the second circuit. We're gonna do a starfish crunch. This is an advanced ab exercise, but I know you can do it. Arms and legs out like a starfish, looking at the ceiling. and then you pull yourself up. Your eyes are gonna start to go where the ceiling and wall meet. And I want you to control coming down, slow. Taking in those deep breaths. You are doing excellent. These are a lot of moves that I have packed into this workout, doing them at different speeds to elevate your heart rate, give you some cardio, and then move to strength. All right, let's do 4 more. Control, control coming down, no thud, no flapping of the legs and the arms. And let's do 1 more. Whew. All right, when you're ready, roll it up. All right, excellent job. Let's go to the last circuit. So last circuit, we are going to stand at the end of our mat. If you don't have a mat, no problem. You are gonna roll down, walk out to a plank, walk back and roll it up. But I want you to pick up the pace with this one because we're gonna bring that heart rate back up. So typically when I do this exercise, walk out to the plank and back, we slow it down, but I want it picked up with that speed, all right? And let's go, rolling it down, bend your knees, touch the floor, walk it out. Bend your knees, walk it back, roll it up, let's do it again. And let's do 6. So remember, in a BIT class, or a bar intensity interval training, the elevated heart rate is 60 seconds. Your strengths are 45, 10-second break in between. So you are moving. In between each round, in between each circuit, once you finish your last strength, it's 30 seconds. Woo. 4 more, come on. I feel it just as much as you. And 2. Last one. Oh yeah, got your legs, got your arms, got everything. Take a little breather. Next, this is where you can use weights, 3 or 5 pounds, not more. Feet under your hips, bend your knees, hinge forward, chair pose. Abs in, spine straight. You lift up, inside elbows to your ears, pull down, up, lower. Lift, pull down. So the goal of a BIT workout is a total body workout. Typically, with the cardio, that's where you're gonna hit your legs more. And with strength, that's where you're going to do your abs, your back, your arms. And let's do 4. Elbows go down to the side of your body. 3, 2, belly button in, last one. Woo. All right, we're gonna go back to that mat. We're gonna do a rainbow crunch. Now this is another advanced ab workout, but I know you can do it. And there's different options too. So you're gonna start lying on your side, all the way at the top of your hip, okay? Your bottom arm is out at an angle. Other hand behind the head. Legs together. You are gonna roll back to your glute, utilizing that arm. Push off of it, lift your legs, lower down, go back to the top of your hip. Push back to your glutes, lift, breathe out. Now, if this is just a little too much for you, that's fine. Just do one leg. You'll eventually get ready for both legs. It's all ab strength. And you're using your back too, so that's why I love the BIT workout, total body. Let's do 2 more. All right, let's go to the other side. Because you gotta keep the sides even. And I am keeping a faster pace because I want to keep your heart rate where it is. I don't want it to drop too much. But that's only in between. I want you to control this crunch. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 Deep breaths, we have one more move. And let's do 4, 3, roll back to your glute, 2, and last one. Woo! Let's go to that last move. Roll it to your back. I'm just amazed I'm remembering all of this. Hands behind your head, feet flat, tuck your pelvis, pulling that lower back down, lift your shoulders up, alternating toe taps, slow, middle. So you're keeping your shoulders off, your shoulder blades are glued to the mat. You are looking above your knee as you twist. Taking in a deep breath as you hit the middle. It's all about control. Let's do 8, 7. You got 4 more, stick with me. 3, 2, last one. Whoo, stretch it out. Give yourself a really big stretch. Oops. All right, go ahead, roll it up. And if you need a good post-workout stretch, you can head over to my stretching playlist where you'll find it. But that's it, that's 12 exercises, full body workout, mix of cardio, mix of strength. Using equipment, not using equipment, I've given you the baseline. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ashley. My YouTube channel, Ashley Welling Fitness. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. And here is your next video, and I'll see you in the next workout. Bye.